Oi, what are you doing? That's how deer sound. I know that because I can speak to animals. Deer sound like that, eh? They're like, oh, I'm a fucking deer, I am. Look at me. I'm a wee fucking fawn prancing through the fucking brush light. Hip-de-doo, I'm a fucking deer. That's what they sound like. Hey y'all, it's Jay from Simple Woods Life. What's going on? It's a gorgeous friggin' Saturday. It's about 31 degrees and the weather has been perfect. Blue sky. Well, it's inaugural camping day. It's here, folks. We're finally camping. I'm not. I'm not. Our youngest has a pal over. They were talking about all the stuff they wanted to do, and this morning at breakfast I threw out like, oh, you guys could go camping. And like my kid was Nature McGee, right? I can hear them. Nature McGee when they were young. And then somewhere along the line, it's not that they're not Nature McGee, it's now more like, I'd rather watch a movie, I'd rather read a book. Anyway, so they're asking if they can go for a campsite, so we're calling it a soft launch. We're gonna have a soft launch. We're gonna set the site up, just a pup tent, couple of hammocks, couple of chairs. I'll set the fire up and then feed them dinner back at the lodge, and then that'll be that. They can knock themselves out. See you guys for breakfast. Bacon will be on at 8:30, maybe 9. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. So it's kind of the inaugural setup of the campsite, which is very cool. But at the same time, I kind of wish it was me camping, but it isn't. So Kiddo Magiddo, #1 camper, blah, blah. I was kind of aiming for Father of the Year, you know, so maybe I already split all the wood for them. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I don't know if I brought them any matches. Now we'll have to go back. We got two kinds. We got the coglins or kuglins or whatever the hell you call it. Flippy clap. And we got these very fancy little, they're weights. So it weighs, these suck. Kuglins it is. Hey kids, do you ever accidentally turn on the time-lapse setting when you're just trying to film some content about hammocks and setting up a tent and doing other setup-y things? Like, oh, yeah, pyramid technique with a little log cabin. Got some D's. Some D's! Plus, minus, plus, minus. Okay, let's see. There's highlight, fan, high fan, regular light, no light, no, Night light. Oh, night light. Regular light, no light. I mean, big light, no light. Regular. Night light. Whatever. Use your eyeballs. This, though? Oh my god. This was when we were camping and the kids would have to go to bed, you know, obviously before us, and we'd put that little night light on and they'd be like, thank you. Oh. I miss those days. This one doesn't tell you, it shows you in iconography which way they went to all that trouble. I don't really recall this working that well, but gosh, do I have that in right? So this one goes down, that one comes up, that one goes down, that one goes up. I just put a plus and a minus, eh? Hey! Well, it worked for a second.
I remember that being part of the problem.
That worked for a second.
It did. You had the batteries in right, but I remember that was part of the problem, was that it would stop working.
How about this?
How about they use the rechargeable one?
Son of a... Okay. Hi, Miss Lady. Guess I'm hiking back. Anyway, we got it set up. A couple of hammocks, little pup tent, right? Got the picnic table set up with all the accoutrement. The old vintage Coleman lantern. Got some waters for drinking, some waters for putting out the whatnot. Got the fire set up, got some chairs, got some coils, got some wood. And I think as far as a soft launch of the campsite goes, that's a pretty good evening right there. Look at this. Little LED goodness. Very angelic. So, there we go. What a day, man. I'm gonna grab myself a quick shower and then barbecue some bergères. And then we're gonna kick the kids out of the house. And if I can stay awake, we'll watch something we can't watch with kids, which I don't even know what that is anymore. I'm kind of like, oh man, is there any new episodes of Miss Marvel out? But yeah, we'll find something. I'm straight up jealous. I won't be when, because what I'm at almost 17,000 steps right now before I even do any barbecuing. So I'm going to be enjoying my bed, but yeah. Miss Lady put the air mattress in the tent and I was like, oh, I could hunker down in there pretty quick. But you know what? We're going to inaugurate this with the hard launch a little bit later. I still got some brush to clean up there, but other than that, soft launch, it's looking pretty good. Well, the campsite actually never did get used. One of the kids came back around 10 or 11 saying that they were not too sure if they wanted to do it for the whole night. And, you know, obviously we gave them the whole, you don't have to, if you don't want to, around midnight. They were like, yeah, we don't want to, which was perfectly fine. So, that means the inaugural campsite can still happen. I've come out here today, we're supposed to be getting a thunderstorm. I said, like, just leave the gear up, but now we're getting the big thunderstorm, and now I'm thinking, maybe I should clean it up before that happens. It feels like 37 right now. It's gross. You can hear wind, but it's not down here. It's up above the treetops. Even with the thunderstorm, they're saying the break is not going to be anything. So I'm going to go check the trail cams. I brought some apples that are, and I quote, trash. I'll bring those out to the deer. Yeah, just a little bit of housekeeping kind of thing going on there. So that's what we're doing now. The teardown cleanup. Okay. Somebody's messing with me. But the second I said, let's get this going, threw the time lapse on, it started to rain. Not enough rain to make me want to go inside, but enough rain that should I bring all this gear in, and it's not much, but should I bring it in, I'm now going to have to open it up in the garage, and so I'm just going to leave it here. I thought we had an understanding. If I got bug spray on, they leave me alone. But they're not adhering to our understanding. We got a couple of deer and fox shots. Maybe a blue jay? There's a lot of misfires, which is leading me to believe there's been more activity here. A lot of bugs have been triggering off too. I mean, it's been bug heavy, right? So. Oh, bone goddamn dry. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, okay. Last year I strung chains between trees and hung that in the middle because of the raccoons. Do you know when I just remembered that? Okay, now I remember exactly why I did that. All right, well, check the cameras. You know, when you do something so dumb and you're like, I don't care about raccoons eating food that I leave out, right? If they want to come and get one of the peppers or the apples, knock yourself out. The problem is they're just such greedy little They don't share. What do we got here? Hey, look at you, crawling up the tree, faces. Mother, you sons of off. Oh, you dirty bastard. Mother. Oh my God, he's hanging on the bottom of it. All right. That's kind of awesome. You fucking mother face. No, I want to feed the deer, you They're snuggles. Raccoons. Ooh, I'm a raccoon. Ooh, I'm a raccoon. I'm gonna eat it all. You How can I be mad at the raccoon? I'm the idiot that did this. Holy shit. Like, they're just swinging it like it's a tilt-a-whirl. One's hanging from the bottom, one's just eating out of the top. I mean, I never intended to feed the raccoons. Holy snapper. If I was a deer, I'd be right pissed. If anybody looks at that and goes, this guy shouldn't be living out in the woods, you might not be wrong. Because Jesus Murphy, it serves me right. F***ing raccoon f***ing montage. Jesus Christ, what an idiot. What a dumb move. I still have the other camera to go through. Oh my God. So I was running two cameras on the same spot, and my cameras aren't that great for video, but as an experiment I decided to use one of them for video, and some pretty neat shots. I mean, it's 1997 level quality here, but Mama's clearly checking the spots out, having herself a little munch on some of the plant life and maybe those berries I said you could eat. And here she is peeking behind. Not quite sure about that feeder, but the next night, or maybe later that night, I don't know why there's no timestamp on videos, but she's a little closer to it. Not bringing her babies around though yet. Now she's getting even closer, and that's kind of nice to see. She's sort of suspicious, but hey, free food. And here's the babies. Just one. Hello, baby. I'm not sure where the other one is. Yeah. Night after night, she's coming back. Obviously, this was mid-July, before those animals I don't want to talk about took her food. But we had some other visitors too, not just Mama. There's a little blue jay, I believe, down the bottom of the screen, and actually quite a few came flying around at various times. Little blackbird down the bottom. I don't know if that's a crow or a raven. Maybe it's a craven. Wes Craven, spooky writer. And oh, look up top, up near the feeder. Lid's still on, but there's a little, was it a red squirrel or a chip? Oh, Jesus, I don't even want to talk about this guy anymore. I'm mad at them. Mad at them forever. Moving on. Thinking I could just pull it straight out, but might not be able to make that turn. realized turning that off that I filmed that in time warp, not time lapse. So that could either be really cool or dumb as hell. But campsite's all tidied up. I got one more trail cam to deal with. It's actually really close to here, so. Well, last one I'm doing today. You know, you can get them to email the photos to you. They're quite a bit more expensive. This is my favorite part of the forest, I think. In amongst the cedars and the pines. All packed up, ready to go.